YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with the Child of the 80s Project Pan update. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to all the other prompts that were in this, but we've only got a month left, so not really much I can do about it now. However, I do have two empties. They are the two of the things that I brought in last time. First I have the Push It, a product that is pushed out of a container. I chose the Juice Beauty Prebiotics Freshly Squeezed Glow Vitamin C Serum. It was here last time, and it was a pump that goes up, so I did finish it. Okay, it did manage to pump out a little bit more after sitting around for a while, but that is what it looks like if you were so curious. Now my hand has vitamin C on it. But it's done, and this is expensive. Like, this mini, when I did the math on it, was worth $21.67. Juice Beauty is not a cheap brand, which, I mean, it's fine. But that little mini being that worth that caught me off guard. And the other thing that I finished was for Dirty Dancing, a baby or mini product, and I chose the Item Beauty Fast Pass Natural AHA Cleanser. And this packaging is so hard that I had to leave this sitting upside down and scoop it out with a Q-tip because I couldn't even like squeeze it to get product out. Its weight went from 16.4 grams to 7.0, and I mean, I actually did like scoop every last bit of it out of here with a Q-tip because since I was doing it, there is nothing in there. And this lasted me a good deal longer than I was expecting. So that is done. Now on to what I have left. I am rolling two things in here. They're going to be two things that I think I can easily hit the goals on, but for fun's sake, I figured I'd roll in two more. First, I have We Are the World, a universal product, and I chose the Ulta Beauty Automatic Eyeliner in Matte Cobalt. I have been working on this all year, and it is not done. Here's my paper progress. I did make good progress since last time, but I mean, I don't think I'm going to finish that by the end. It's okay. If I get to about half by the end, because I'm pretty close to half as it is, but if I get to half by the end, I'll be happy enough, because I mean, it is, like, it's not like, you know, navy or anything. It is cobalt blue. It is the color of this top. You can't wear that with everything. Next is the other problem child of this, because I just have been working on other stuff, but for Hello, a Holy Grail product, I chose the Marc Jacobs lipstick in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I have no paper progress again. I've used up about a third of it so far. I'll just insert it really quickly so you can see, but that is what it looks like. I'm just gonna have to work on this next year. So, because now that I have a third of it worked on, I don't want to put it away necessarily. Next is something else I'm not going to finish, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. I didn't roll it until like halfway through the year, but it is 16 candles, something that makes all of your wishes come true. This is a product I do really like. It is the Treatise Enzyme Powder Wash. These are my marks, so like I did get through a nice chunk of it. I just didn't realize that powder cleansers take longer to go through than regular ones, so that's good news for me to learn. And I'm not mad about continuing to have it, and like I said, I made good progress on it, so I'm not really worried about that. Next is the bane of my existence, and why there will be one product I don't finish in my Beauty A to Z this year. One. And it is the John Frieda Root Awakening Strength Restoring Smoothing Lotion for your hair. God, I have been working on this since at least partway through Throwback 30 2021. So that's why I'm aggravated at it, is because I've had it forever. I will finish it this year. Its weight went from 59.9 grams to 43.9, so 16 grams is better than the 9 grams from last time. I can't, like, I looked down in it because this is a little bit, you can kind of see through it. That's how I was marking it in my Throwback 30 Project Pan, but now I think those marks might have been wrong. But like I looked through it and I could see the shadow of my finger all the way down. So there cannot be much left in here. Actually, if you go by what's on the thing, it looks like there's just this little bit at the bottom. So like this is what holds me back from cutting my hair, because if I cut my hair, I have to use less of it. Like, that is so dumb, but it's true. So that will be done, or that will be done if I have to like screw up my hair one day by putting in too much of that stuff and making it greasy, honestly, because I'm sick of looking at it. Anyways, for Ghostbusters Something Green, I rolled in the Sugar Cosmetics, what are you technically called? Stroke of Genius Heavy Duty Kohl Eyeliner in Green Light. You needed something green. My goal is 10 uses. So far, I have 3. I do still think that I can do 10. Honestly, it needs to be sharpened. And finally, before I show you the 2 new things that I rolled in something I may or may not hit, admittedly, because I've just been crap at painting my nails recently. I mean, I'm always pretty crap at it, but I've been, like, I have nothing on my nails, and I haven't had anything on my nails since before the end of last month. So, for Rubik's Cube Something Colorful, I chose the Sesh Premier Color Nail Lacquer in Intrepid, and I only wanted 5 uses, and so far I've used it once. Now, if you're normal about painting your nails, like if you like to do that and everything, hitting 4 uses in 6 weeks should not be anything, but I'm terrible at painting my nails, and I have other polishes I need to work on. Now, the 2 things that I'm rolling in, first is I chose the prompt, don't have a cow man, something easy to pan, and I chose this. It is the Bowtree PLA Bubble Exfoliating Cleansing Pads. They just like a face wash, but they're like little single-use pads, which normally I would hate, but these are biodegradable, so that's pretty awesome. But I have 19 in here, and in 6 weeks I can definitely get through 19 of these. But this is just something that I've had around for a while. I kept it in my travel bag because it didn't have like any actual liquid or anything in it. Like how you activate them is you put one on your fingers, like so, and you wet it, and it gets foams up a little bit, and you wash your face with it. And it works great. But I just, like I said, I threw it in my travel bag because it doesn't have any like liquid to it. But honestly, I'm at the point where it's like, yeah, I need to just use these up and either repurchase them or purchase them. I got this from 0.8 liter to test, or put something else in there. So yeah, I want to use those up. And the other one is Princess Bride, An Item You Love, which I freaking love that movie. So great prompt. And I chose the Julep Skip the Blush Stick in Golden Guava. A lot of things to swatch this time. And that is it right there. Beautiful color. Love the formula. It's like a cream to powdery formula, which I especially love because I'm a greasy person. But that's it. Like, you know, sheared out and everything. I just want to get 5 uses. I'm trying to finish a blush stick that, despite moving at a like pretty solid pace for most of the year, is now like I can't seem to finish this last little bit no matter how much I wear it. But I think I can finish that and get 5 uses on this by the end of the year. So, I'm thinking when I get down to either just these 3 products or maybe the nail polish and I'm cutting it close, then I will film my finale. So I'm always behind, so it wouldn't be at the first of the month anyway, but I'm not going to film this until I get down to these 3/4 products. Once I'm holding up the wrong eyeliner, but I meant the Ulta one. Once I get down to those, I will film my finale. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!